right, the U.S. government has expanded testing of the nation's milk supply to better track the spread of the bird flu. The Department of Agriculture says 15 additional states have enrolled in the program. That brings a total to 28 states, which account for nearly 65% of the nation's milk production. H5N1 bird flu has been spreading in dairy cattle since March. This expanded testing comes after the Louisiana Department of Health reported the first bird flu-related death in the United States earlier this week. The patient was over 65 years old and was reported to have underlying medical conditions.
Right now at 6.
Today is another WDSU first warning weather alert day due to more freezing temperatures. I'll let you know how cold it is before you head out the door.
Expert opinion. The official arriving in the city today to review security plans ahead of some major events.
Suspect on the run. The search for a woman police say shot and killed a New Orleans business owner during a robbery.
Last night was one of the most devastating and terrifying nights that we've seen in any part of our city at any part of our history.
And wildfires rage on in California. A look at the destruction left behind as more blazes spark, threatening hundreds of thousands of residents.
WDSU News This Morning starts right now.
Right now, as we take a live look outside, don't put that heavy coat away just yet. We're all in for another cold one this morning. And right now, a freeze warning is in place for the South Shore due to those frigid temps, making this a WDSU first warning weather day.
Yeah, and this comes as we could see rain in the forecast later today and even tomorrow. Let's go now to my favorite morning meteorologist, Raven Richard, with more what we can expect on this Thursday. Raven.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Favorite male morning anchor. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Hey, starting off this morning, we're under a freeze warning. I will say it's not for the New Orleans metro area. Got some winds coming out the lake. That's kind of warming us up a little bit, warming us up. We're still cold. Don't forget that. Portion of the North Shore, River Parish, just a little bit into the bayou, looking at that freeze warning. So here's what's happening. Your temperatures, North Shore, you are below freezing. But look at the difference on the South Shore. You're in to be mid to upper 30s, even to 40s along the coastal areas. Let's go to the North Shore, though. We got 29 Folsom, 30 Ponchatoula now, so some of us have bumped up a degree or two. Burlington starting off at 30 degrees this morning. Picayune looking at 31. So everyone's below freezing or either at that freezing mark. Bay St. Louis, you're at 33, though. All right, here's the winds I was talking about. Calm to about 5 miles per hour, a little more on the North Shore. South Shore, it's very breezy for you this morning. So we still feel cold. We're all still feeling like we're into the 20s and the 30s this morning. Look at Bogalusa. You're waking up feeling like 25. Feels like 30 degrees in Kenner. So don't forget that part. It's still cold. But as you go throughout the day, temperatures will gradually warm up for us. Clouds will increase. And I do have to talk about the next system moving in. It's going to bring us a lot of rain for a Friday morning. Brandi?
Thanks, Raven. Raven already gave me the heads up that tomorrow morning, make sure you're watching WDSU News in the morning because we're going to have a lot of information, weather and traffic, hand in hand. I'm taking a live look right now at the North Shore, where Raven's already telling us they're below freezing temps. I-12 at I-55 interchange, I-12 west of Highway 11. I've been wondering how many of those cars have hand warmers and seat warmers. I'm sure the heaters are definitely running. And make sure you take this as another warning to go ahead and warm up your engine before you hit the road this morning. Then taking a live look here at the NO Metro, I-10 eastbound between Kenner and I-610 at Canal Boulevard. And as you can see, things are flowing smoothly this morning in all of those areas. Then looking over at the West Bank, looking at that Terry Parkway camera, I am starting to see more cars, but it's not any problems, congestion or delays. West Bank Expressway has the green light. And like I told you, as soon as I check the computers, the ferries are in service. So both of your ferries in service right now. And drive times for everybody still get the green light to go ahead and hit the road at 6:01 on this Friday Eve for everybody who celebrates. Then looking out at that West Bank Expressway again, looks really, really good, free and clear, no congestion or delays. I'll have much more in just a few minutes.
All right, Brandi, thank you so much. All right, happening today for the first time, we're expected to hear from a tactical expert brought in to survey New Orleans security plan. This comes after the terror attack on Bourbon Street and ahead of the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras. WDSU reporter I'm Siddiqui is live with what we know about Bill Bratton and his expertise addressing the terrorism in the country. Enough. All right, still to come on WDSU News this morning, missing in action. What WDSU is uncovering about the New Orleans EMS director's schedule in the days after the New Year's terror attack.
Plus, giving back, how local restaurants are showing their support for victims of the attack on Bourbon Street.
And don't forget, if you're on the North Shore, you can stay up to date with changing weather from WDSU on your favorite North Shore Media Group radio station.
Right now on WDSU News this morning, the security expert coming to the Crescent City with big plans to keep everyone safe ahead of Carnival and Super Bowl festivities.
And it's another cold start to your morning. It's an alert day. We're looking at freeze warnings in effect until 9.
And President Jimmy Carter's state funeral comes to a close. The final send-off from Washington to the late president.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WDSU News this morning.
And right now we're taking a live look outside where you'd better bundle up before heading out the door this morning. More cold weather is in the forecast this morning, making this a WDSU First Warning Weather Alert Day.
And on top of the cold temperatures, we could soon be seeing some rain. So let's go straight to WDSU meteorologist Raven Richard with more on what to expect. Raven, what's going on out there?
Good morning. So the next 24 hours will be...
Y'all know that's the problem spot until you get past vets. Now, can I make a comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I told Raven yesterday, with these freezing temps, the only thing I think about at night is what the crawfish doing. Are they okay? Are they still, growing in size to be big and strong so that we can enjoy crawfish season? We've been impacted. We've been negatively impacted by weather with crawfish, so I'm still fingers crossed that the cold weather doesn't impact them.
You know what? We have a couple more days of some cold temperatures. Hopefully we can heat things back up. I'm tired of the cold air.
I'm thinking of the crawfish.
Listen, as long as they in my pot, that's all that matters. The Today Show is next. Have a great day, everybody. That's it.
All this week, it's a Hoda-bration on Today.
She makes everyone